All right, you are welcome. Once again, Olalikun is my name, and this is a concept of clustering or performing UPGMA in past of morphometrics analysis. Sometimes you may have some species of subjects. For example, you have a different kind of a fish, different species of fish, and you may have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You may need to group them to different categories, and after you have landmark your subject individual species, after you have landmarked them, then you gather the data. So this example you are seeing on the screen here is the data that is collected for human face. So let's assume this is a species, for example. This is species. So this could be these are females, this male. Okay. So we have two groups here. Let's assume there are two species, female and male. So this could be anything, could be animals, could be flowers, could be leaves, it could be fish, it could be anything. So in different categories. So which could be different species. So you have to first label them. Okay, when you're labeling, you have to label carefully because if you don't know how to get to this point, you have to watch my previous videos that I posted in the YouTube, or you go to watch the full video in Udemy. So before you can, because this assumes that you have understood how to landmark your data, okay, and how to label them. So if you are labeling, you have to label accurately. You can see the way I label here. Don't label F1, F2, F3. Now get to F12, F13. The number will not be accurate because F1 and F13 they are 2 and 3 numbers. One F1 is 2, F13 is 3. Okay, 3 characters. So it's good when you are managing in past, but when you go to maybe Morpho.j, want to compute your analysis in Morpho.j, you may have challenges because Morpho.j you count characters. So the character must be uniform, okay? Must be uniform. So if you say one, if you have to say one F1, you can say F01, F02, F03, or F001. If your total subject is not up to 100, they can use F01, F02. But it's more than 100, then you have to use F maybe 001 or F100, just like that, to be able to cover up the entire subject. So all right, so what I was saying is that here these are the data collected. These are the coordinates of the specimen coordinates, and the S1, S2, S3, S4. So these are the S1, S2. If for each of the coordinates, the first person, the second person have been collected. These are we have a total of 22 landmarks here now. 22 landmarks. Okay, you can see here 22 landmarks. So this is how we have them. And now, if you want to compute clustering for this kind of data, for example, I would advise not to compute clustering directly on a coordinate data. Yes, it's not advisable. You have to compute it based on PCs. What I mean is principal component analysis. You have to collect the PC after you have prosecute your data, then you compute it using PC data. Don't use a raw SY data, which is coordinates. Don't use it for your clustering. All right. So what I'm trying to say is that we have to copy this we have to take this one to past. And also, I also advise that when you want to generate your PCs, principal component, don't use Morpho.j for that, okay? Because the Morpho.j principal component is different from past, okay? Morpho.j will give you different kind of PCs that you may not be able to, that may not be needed for you to compute your clustering in past. So you have to compute it in past, okay? So get a proper PC principal, or you can use HAR to generate your principal components. So HAR follow the same format with Morpho.j. So with a path rather. So you can have the PC differently. So now, if you look at this now, if you look at this species. So we are going to copy this and send it to past to compute our PCs. So principal component first, and then we bring it back. So don't forget we have already grouped our species here. Okay, we have only 2 species now. We can have many, so it's okay. So let's go to past and copy this first. Let's first copy this. Select or copy to past. Okay. All right. So go to this is a past 4.03. Okay, this current one past 4.03. So this past now we are going to, the challenge that the people do have here is how to bring in their data to past. So I will show you very simply. It's not difficult. So just when you come to past, it will show you, it will display this blank for you. So because we are bringing in a data that have ID columns. Okay, look at my Excel sheet. There's a ID column here, right? Okay, this ID column. So you already have ID columns, and which is very important. You must have ID column. It's good. It's good. Though if you don't have one, it will create one. Past will create one for you, but it's not needed. You don't need to do that. Create one for yourself, because the one I create for you may not be good enough for you, because it don't help you much. So create your own ID, then come here, then click on this and this. You can see I click on row attribute and column attributes. All right. So when you click on that, it will now position your cursor here. Look at where I click. So this is where people have problem when they are working with past. So click in this place under name beside here. You can see here. You can look at here. So beside here under name. So I click here. So when you do that, then paste. Paste what you have copied. I paste. You see now? Look at how it looks like. So because I'm for now I'm only dealing with I don't need species for now, because I need the PCA first. I click here, I go to edit, I remove this. Okay, I only need the coordinate. Okay, the x and s y is what I need. So I now when I finish, I remove this. I remove this. Right, so this is my, you can see my ID. Right, see my ID here. See all the landmark coordinate here at the top here. So this is how you copy and pass. All right, it make your work easier, very fast. So now when you do this, now you can select all to generate your select all, or just click on select all here, then go to multivariate, then click on ordination, then click on PCA. So this is your PCA actually, you got your PCA, but what we need here is just the score. That's the PC scores. Click on PC scores here. So this is the PC score for all of them. So you can see PC1, PC2, PC3 for each, for all of this our specimen. So you just click on copy here and go and paste in Excel. You copy like this, you can paste in Excel directly. Okay, so let's say we paste in Excel. Just Ctrl V. You can see them. So we paste, just continue to ID. Right? So we paste in Excel. So when you do this, you have 19 pieces. So you can now you can insert here. Maybe you want to insert here, just insert here. You can call it species. Alright, so now you can now see this one F. This F. Okay, so for this for F, just give them different name, different to categorize them. This is also important. Right, so this for male, for female. Right, so if you're able to do this, so when if you're able to do this, you should be able to get this. Okay, it's something like this. All right, that's just a sample I showed you just now. So you have something like this. Okay, this is also 19 pieces. Okay, so we want to use this now to perform our analysis. Right, so you can use any one of them. I can use this. I can also use this. I mean, this one I just copied just now. I can use any one of them. Right, so let's see. Where's the one I copied just now? Okay, so this is it. So we're going to copy this now and go to pass now, because now what we need now is to compute our clustering. Okay, so we just select all again. Right, so we already specify our species. We already categorize them. Okay, so just go to pass Now this one we don't need this anymore. Okay, just click on File, New. So we need a new blank space. So we could do the same thing, the same process. Click here. Okay, paste. Okay, now this time you have to look carefully. This time we have oh, we didn't copy. No, we copied something different. Okay, let's go back again to copy again. New. It was old one. So let's copy this. Okay, now we copy now. So now let's go back now and do now paste here. So you can see species here. So now because the species is the grouping for our categories, so you have to select. You select here inside this place. Here, click, open it, select group. So this is very important. This helps you to categorize your species into different categories. So if you have 10, if you have 20, it will be able to group them for you. Then when you finish, click here. Any columns you don't want, you can remove. But now we don't want to remove any columns, so just click here to remove them. So now you have already done this. So now you can go and color the species. Just click here to color the species. This row, columns down. Just click here on top here. It will select the column. If I click it now, the column is selected. So we need to select this column. Then now come here, color rows. So for me, if you have many species, it will be listed here. Okay, so you can now use color. So let's say we want to use this color for, let's use blue for female. Then let's use chocolate for male. So click on close, just close. That's all. So you can see change some parameters there, but let's just leave there for now. So now we have done that. So what the next thing is to cluster it. Okay, to perform our UPGMA. Okay, so you are going to do that based on equilibrium distance. All right. So now select all again. Select all. Then go to multivariate clustering. Okay, click on classical. This is what you use classical. Okay, so you can see when you click, you have this. All right, this is what you have. So you can increase the chart, you can make it more bigger if you like. So you can also change this single link. It might be single. You might change to, you have to compute. Okay, or you can make it a words method. Compute again. You can see it's changing. Okay, so compute again, changing. You can see that you have a male here, many males here, but you have some few male that fall within the female section. Okay, this and this fall within the female section. So which means this male, they look like they are female actually, but they look like a male. They are male actually. They look like female. They have female possibly stature. So, and this particular two female also fall into the category of male. So that those are explainable. Okay, you can explain that these are the type of species you have. So you can see how they are categorized. Now that is how you perform UPGMA in past or in Morphometrics. So you can copy this. You can save this. Okay, this particular, you can copy it. Okay, you can export it out for the analysis, or you can print if you want to print. So this is how you can also reset the graph if you want. You can reset the graph. So this is where you set the graph, and this way also you should also save. You can save as a VG, as PDF, as JPEG, TIF, or PNG. Any fashion you can just save. Just click on save here. That particular chart will be saved, or that plot will be saved in your directory, in your folder or your hard disk. So this is how you compute hierarchical clustering, which is a peer group of a peer group. So you can change the similarity index also if you like to different kind. Maybe you want to use Manhattan, but because we are dealing with distances, I think it will be better you stay with the equilibrium distance. But though the different index will give you different structure, different patterns, but you can try. All right, so thank you so much for listening, and you can subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. You can like and comment if you like. Any question you can post in the comment section. I will answer them. So thank you so much. See you next time.